Enjoying the show? You can help others find it and enjoy it too by giving us a 5-star rating or review. If you feel like reaching out to us with a question or comment, you can send us an email at mywifetherd@gmail.com. And don't forget to visit our website at mywifethedietitian.com, as well as our social media pages. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Enjoy the show. It's Rob and Sandra from My Wife the Dietitian, and this is Nutrition Nuggets.
It's a puckered up nutrition nugget.
I puckered up, really?
When life gives you a lemon.
Oh, I see. I thought it was a special day I forgot or something.
Squeeze it and mix with 6 ounces of water and drink twice daily.
The lemon, you mean?
Yes. That was a folk wisdom that was first reported by Jethro Kloss in his classic book, Back to Eden. And he was onto something.
What a great name.
Yeah.
Jethro.
So
say that again. It's basically squeezing a lemon into your water, into your tea, into
water, but also tea. Oh my gosh, tea. Tip of the week from our newsletter from last week. Add a squeeze of lemon plus grated peel into black tea for a fresh, delicious, and healthy beverage. This combination has been shown to reduce the risk of skin cancer as well as other cancers. According to research, consuming 1 tablespoon per week of the grated peel is all that's needed to make a significant difference.
Yeah, there you go. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. And long considered a luxury item, citrus fruits like lemons are now cultivated on a large scale, and we have access to them all year round.
Oh, heck yeah. They're always available, it seems, in large quantities. You can buy the bag full. So, yeah, they're great to add to your water, and tea, obviously, is healthy.
And grocery list. Add a bag of lemons to your grocery list.
Yeah, you use them for everything. Like when we had the HelloFresh, we were squeezing, like, it was part of every recipe with HelloFresh. It was the zest.
Yes.
Or the squeeze of lemon or whatever it was, or lime. But what a difference. It just adds that zing to everything.
Yeah.
Like even a plate of pasta, they'd say, okay, squeeze a bit of lemon on top. And it just brought out the flavor of whatever was in the dish. It was amazing.
Yeah. It provides a little bit of that acidic, but it's like a fresh taste.
I guess that's what it is, hey?
Yeah. The acid, just like vinegar.
Right.
Can do the same kind of thing in salad dressings or spritz over your vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
But, I think most people know that it's rich in vitamin C.
Yeah, it's kind of, I think, the first thing I would think of.
The limeys. Do you remember that? Your dad always mentions that.
The limeys?
Mm-hmm. That's how they reduced the risk of scurvy on long voyages over the sea.
By eating limes?
Yes.
Really?
Because of vitamin C.
And is that why people are called limeys? Because they came on the boat?
Yeah, I think so.
And they were eating, I bet that's where that term came from.
Yeah.
It's probably not like politically correct or whatever appropriate to say that anymore, but.
British sailors are known as limeys. So Captain James Kirk of England insisted on feeding his crew sauerkraut and lime juice to fight scurvy. Isn't that
smart?
Interesting? Yeah. Based on the studies done by Dr. James Lind in 1747, so he actually reduced the death rate of his sailors on the ships because they had the lime juice that had the vitamin C.
Wow. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's amazing. And lemons, like limes, are nutritional powerhouses. Now, there's something in the peel. It's called, and we've talked a little bit about this before, limonene. Sorry.
Limousine?
I'm going to spell it. Limonene. Limonene.
Limonene. Yeah, okay.
Limonene, yeah. And it's a group of compounds that are phytochemicals.
And this is in the peel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And they have anti-cancer properties. So it's found in the peel, and it's been shown to have anti-cancer properties in breast, liver, lung, and UV-induced skin cancers.
Oh, interesting. And you know what else I learned? I looked up the lemon stuff a little bit when I was doing the newsletter, and it said the zest is at the very outside of the peel.
Yep.
So the peel has the zest, but the zest isn't the same as, doesn't have, the zest is part of the peel, I guess is an easy way to say it.
You know what the other part is? Is the pith. And that's not in the zest.
No, that'd be like the inside of the peel, right?
Yeah, and the pith is the bitter part, which is also healthy.
Right. So there's lots, and that's the same with a lot of different skinned fruits. There's a lot of the nutrients are in the skin.
Mm-hmm. The peel.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to eat a banana peel or a lemon. Well, I guess you do. I actually eat the lemon peel. It's tasty.
Well, that's the whole thing. Like if you grate the lemon or lime peel into your beverage or into your food as an accent, it's more than just flavor. It's nutrition.
But I mean, I'll eat, like if you get a slice of lemon with your dinner, I'll like suck the lemon out and then I'll eat the whole peel.
That's why I said pucker.
You can't, it's really bitter with oranges, but with lemons, for whatever reason, it's got a nicer, it's doable. Or I'm just weird. I don't know, but yeah, they're tasty.
It is amazing. Actually, there was a study from the University of Arizona that basically concluded that when citrus peel is consumed with hot black tea, the risk of skin cancer is reduced by 30%.
Wow.
So, it is a traditional kind of elixir or master cleanse or something that humans have been doing for ages. And now it's being validated by scientific research.
Does it say how often you have to have that?
Yeah. So 1 tablespoon a week.
1 tablespoon of
the grated peel.
Okay,
a week.
So that's maybe 1 or 2 cups of tea, like with a tablespoon's worth of lemon peel in it?
No, that means a tablespoon over the week. So that could be a couple teaspoons, like 3 teaspoons over the 7 days.
How many? It's just a funny way of saying it. How many cups of tea would I have to drink in order to have that much of the lemon?
Well, it depends on how much of the grated peel you're putting in. So if you do, say, a teaspoon in a cup of black tea,
right,
then you do that 3 times a week.
Right, yeah.
That's all you need.
Yeah, so it's not very much. It's not many cups of tea is what I'm trying to say.
I know.
Yeah, to consume that much of the lemon.
Food and nutrition is math. It's science. It's art. It's so much, right? Like the math of the measurements.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's really neat. I love little tidbits like that are just not really that mainstream, well known. It's like, wow, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, and I mean that was the combination of black tea and the lemon peel. But say you're making lemonade in the summer and you're using fresh lemons, use a bit of the peel too. Use a whole fruit.
Exactly. And
grate. We have an actual grater that is for a lemon or lime. It's like that long.
Yeah, it's like the handheld. So you like rub it on the fruit, right? To grate the fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so that is a way to get the grated peel into whatever dish. And we're getting the limonene.
Yeah. Well, that's amazing. Yeah. And if you haven't heard our tea episode from last week, give that a listen too, because there is some differences between black tea and some of the herbal teas, like lemon ginger tea, for instance, or, that sort of thing. That's different than the black tea that has the properties that we're talking about here. So give that a listen. We will do another episode on the herbal teas as well, just to talk about the nutritional properties of those. But this is specifically black tea with lemon.
Yeah, that was what the research was in, like University of Arizona.
Exactly.
Where skin cancer is probably, there's a higher rate there.
They got a bit of sun down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. So there's your tidbit for the day. Hopefully that's helpful. I thought it was kind of interesting to learn about that. So
I've added a bag of lemons to our grocery list. I mean, we don't need it every week. It's probably every month, more like it. And sometimes you get them on the sale rack.
Yeah, I don't think they're that expensive to begin with, but yeah. It's good to have them around for sure. It's something you don't really think about adding to your fridge. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
There's so many benefits to them.
I know. And I think when we were growing up, there wasn't the plethora of lemon and lime available. And now they are. I mean, that's what I mentioned, like at the start, because I mentioned that it used to be a luxury item. So now they're so available all year round.
Right.
The lemons and limes. And I don't think a lot of people incorporate them into their dishes or in their cooking, their grocery cart, but it is something worth considering.
Yeah. And there's obviously some health benefits to them as well. So yeah, check them out. You can also check out our website. There's lots more great ideas there. You can join our newsletter that we were talking about earlier. That's linked on the website if you want to have a look at that. It's mywifethedietitian.com. Great blog articles, newspaper articles, all sorts of things to read, wealth of information. You can contact us through there as well. If you have questions that you'd like us to discuss on the show, you're more than welcome to send us an email at mywifetherd@gmail.com. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Feel free to reach out to us there as well. If you like the show, rate and review. That's super helpful. Helps other people find the show. And we like hearing what you have to say as well. And share it with your friends too. That's also super helpful. And I'm sure they would appreciate hearing about a great show. So that is it for this week. We will be back next Monday with a full episode. So until then, have a great week, everyone. Thanks for joining us today on My Wife the Dietitian. If you like what you heard, don't be shy. Leave us a comment or review, and be sure to share our podcast with your friends. If you'd like to hear more, hit that subscribe button. You can also follow us on our social media pages for updates, episode trailers, and other odds and ends. For more info and links on what we discussed on today's episode, check the show notes. We'll be back next week with another informative and fun-filled episode.